gentlemen, we are live and in the building, coming to you from the YouTube sports community. We are your favorite podcast on YouTube, man. We are the Real to Sports Podcast, and welcome to the Real to Sports Talk Show. Today, the podcast panel is going to recap Thursday night game between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. And right after that, man, the podcast panel got the picks for Week 4. So we are locked in and we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Real the Sports Podcast. Sports fans, thank you so much for being here with us on this Saturday afternoon. Wherever in the world you are right now, watching us, we want to thank you for all the love, man, and watching us do what we do, which is do what we do and do what we love, which is talk football, man. We also, man, follow us on Twitter. And if you're looking for a place to share your sports thoughts and opinions, look no further than the Real to Sports group on Facebook, man. Go to Facebook, type in the search bar, Real to Sports Group, and sign up and come rep your favorite team. Come rep your favorite team in the Real to Sports group. Now, speaking of favorite team, I would like to introduce you guys to my favorite team. They are the Real to Sports Podcast panel, and Duval is definitely in the building, representing the Teal. Just Teal with it. They are the defending AFC South Division champions. They are the Jacksonville Jaguars, baby. It is Rockstar Rock repping the Jags, baby.
Shout out to everybody. I want to give a special shout out to all my fellow brothers in the Real to Sports Podcast. I appreciate the looking out, to help me, give my beautiful wife a good 10-year anniversary celebration. So I do appreciate all y'all support and appreciate that, man. I really do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No problem, bro.
A happy anniversary, brother. Yes, sir. Happy anniversary. All the love to Rockstar Rock and his wonderful family. No doubt, no doubt. The OG, the Golden Horns, the OG. He is too hot to handle and he is too cold to hold. Yes, sir. Representing the defending NFC North Division champion, the mighty Minnesota Vikings. He is the legendary Q-Dog. The dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Let's go down to Carolina. Let's get this thing turned around. Let's get a W in our belt, boy.
Blow the horn.
This ain't enough, boy. We got to get better sound. Let's go. Let's get a W, baby. We got to have it.
Let's go. Got to have it. Got to have it today. Got to have it. And last but not least, hey, you know what? We the jewelry store today, man.
Hey, man, only ones on the panel with a ring, baby.
We the jewelry store today. That's all. Representing the Raider Nation. We are the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders, as the autumn wind is beginning to come in. That's right. Silver and Black Attack. And he is Oklahoma State's alumni. It is Young Mark.
What's going on, people? Host, you got to chill with that Oklahoma State stuff right now, man. I
I
don't
feel you,
know
bro.
where Oklahoma State is. I don't know if they still know that they play football, but we have to chill with Oklahoma State for right now.
I feel you,
Always a
bro.
Raider fan though. Shout out Raider
Always
Nation.
got you, man. We're slow poke on the pokes.
It's funny we honor T-Rock's boy Justin Blackman, and our season been going downhill ever since.
And Justin Blackman. Justin Blackman was he's a beast though. He's a beast. Oh wow.
You know he's still on our roster.
Is he?
Yeah.
He never got reinstated by the league.
Holy hell!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He on the suspended exempt list. Still.
Damn.
So anytime that he get reinstated, yeah, if he gets reinstated, he'll be if we win a Super Bowl ring,
yeah,
he will get a Super Bowl. He will get a ring.
Holy
if we win the Super Bowl. Yeah, because
that
he's still
is
on the
crazy.
roster.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Wow, that's I did not know that, boy. See, you learn something new on this show every day. Every day I talk to these guys, ladies and gentlemen. I always learn something new. I did not know that. I did not know that. Let's get to the live chat real quick. GG Bravo. It ain't the real sports. It ain't. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
What's going on, Bravo?
That's my dude, man. That's my dude right there. I appreciate all the love. That's down there in Florida. My main man. He's a Seminole. He is a diehard. Yeah. He is a diehard Seminole fan. Diehard, boy. All the way. Oh, let's make it a good. That's right. Miss Rockstar Rock is in the building. Miss Rockstar.
How are you doing?
Miss Rockstar Rock. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
How about them Cowboys, Miss Rock? How about them Cowboys?
All right. Happy anniversary to you, Miss Rock. You got a good man there. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Philly G's in the building. Philly G. The Birds.
My best friend-in-law.
Get that man an L this weekend. Give him an L.
No guys. Before I get going, man, shout out to Wall Street, man. Wall Street is up under the weather. Couldn't be with us today, man. I gave him the day off, man. Wall Street, he's battling serious case of bronchitis, man. But Street, I know you watching, man. From me and the brothers, man. Get well soon, bruh. Get well soon, man. Rest up. We'll see you Tuesday. Also, shout out to the Deuce. The Deuce, man, is out of town as well, man. Be safe out there on that road, Deuce. Be safe out there, man. Be safe. We see those
That's
brothers.
Right, shout out to Deuce. Shout out
Thank you for the love. Oh, no doubt. No. Thank you. No. Thank you, Ms. Rock. Thank you for all your support. Oh, Arizona. Feel the Arizona. Time to restart. Get it back now. Not with Ayuk, DK, and Smith healthy. Rock. You got a healthy roster there, seem like.
But Aaron Jones only got him 2 points.
Yeah. You can't you can't do nothing with that, bro. You can't do nothing with that.
And he started Aaron Jones because he didn't want to start the running back from Miami because that was going to kill his defense.
That is a fact right there.
Because he got the Bills defense. Defense. So
I had Buffalo's defense last year.
All I need
they didn't do she's for me.
Oh, sweet.
Against Miami.
What am I fantasy doing right now, Commish? I got it on autopilot because I just don't have time to get to it.
Y'all just don't know. What I tell y'all, Host fantasy plane just deflated straight out the gate week 1 last year and never recovered.
Yeah, it's still bad, bro.
Hey man,
what's his record now?
He took all my plays.
Yeah, what's
Host,
my record?
He didn't have an active team right now.
Oh,
okay.
We filled up with so many spots.
Okay.
Host was the odd man out, but we still appreciate him. He can still check out the stats if you want.
I'll be back some other time. I don't know. I just ain't got time. But damn,
I know there's a few people on that joint 0-3.
Damn.
And I ain't one of them.
Without him. Ain't you, Mark? Miss Rock said a whole new team last week, shaking my head because we're missing a key player.
Yeah.
His name Trayvon Diggs.
She talking about Diggs. Yeah.
Trayvon never lost to the freaking Cardinals. No, you shouldn't. But I mean, hey, every dog has his day now. Yeah, y'all came in there and went to sleep on them Cardinals. You can't go in there and sleep on anybody. All right, nevertheless, man, again, thank everybody for watching. Man, we're going to get this party started. Let's recap. I don't have my recap video. It is under production right now. Shout out to my video guy, Quill. He's making up something new for me. Well, actually, we'll give me some new jams in that. But let's recap, man. Green Bay, Thursday night's game between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The Packers came up short. What was it, 34-20? 34-20. Man, Q. Man, take us through what you seen in that game, brother.
Well, when I first turned it on, I seen it was 27-3. I thought it was in the second quarter. It was in the first quarter. This it's a rivalry, divisional game, and this clearly was a statement game to me. Yeah. All day statement game. They were letting it be known that we are here in the North. We're to be reckoned with, and so that's clearly what I got out of that game. It was really over from the beginning. They put their foot on their neck to let them know that we are the Detroit Lions, and we are here to not only represent the North, but to control the North and take over the North. So that my hat's off to them as far as them with the way they went into that game and the way they manhandled them from the beginning. And so they tried to muster a comeback, but I don't think Jordan Love is ready for that type of comeback yet. He's still maturing as a young quarterback, but they jumped out the gate on him and they never looked back. So that clearly was a statement game to me.
That's very deep coming from a Vikings fan who you've been dominating Detroit for the past 25 years, and that's deep. That's deep, man. Giving them their props. That's deep. Man.
Yeah, I give them their props because I know that was a divisional rivalry, statement game, but I got to see more from them. If I would put them on the upper echelon, I need to see them, play some of these 3-0 teams, some of these dominant teams in the league, and maybe I can get a better assessment of them. But for now, I'm not gonna take nothing away from them, but they still got a little ways to go. But that definitely was a statement game.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. Rockstar Rock.
I watched the game from the opening. When I turned on the game, it was 3-0. Green Bay. Then I started watching the first opening drive of Jared Goff, and their offense just looked like a well-oiled machine. To piggyback off of what Q-Dog said, him being a Minnesota Viking fan, knowing the ins and out of that division, everybody was always coming to beat Green Bay, and to see Detroit go out there and just dog them, like offensively, defensively, on both sides of the ball. It looked like it was a complete game for Detroit, which they needed, because now Detroit has beaten Kansas City and Green Bay, two teams that's been in the top echelon of the NFL for the last 10 years or so. So now they have completed a hurdle per se in putting themselves in that top tier teams, and now all they got to do is just, pray that, none of the injury bugs, anything that nature happens to their squad. Cause I think CJ Gardner-Johnson, he out for the season, right? He's their big name player that's out for the season. So, I mean, God forbid anybody else from Detroit goes down, but I like how they're moving. The offense is moving the way they want to. They got a running back who's an every down back. Mark, I don't understand why you didn't start him, but hey, that's your fantasy team, not mine. But other than that, I believe Detroit gonna be one of those teams standing tall at the end. I think it might be Detroit and Minnesota, because looking at Jordan Love, he had to do a lot in these last two games for Green Bay to at least be in the game. Their defense makes some plays here and there, but their defense hasn't been able to stop anybody. Kirk Cousins is smart enough I believe he can pick that Green Bay defense apart when that time happens. So right now, I think it's Minnesota. I think it's Green Bay. I mean, not Green Bay. I think it's Detroit's division to lose. But the only team I kind of see giving them at least some type of go would probably be the Vikings. Jordan Love's not ready. He's not ready. This was his time to take that division by storm. He wasn't able to do it.
Right. Rock said a whole great. He was just hitting. If y'all were listening to Rock, he was hitting all type of points, and I can't agree with him more. For the first time, man, we got 2 49er fans up in here, 2 49ers in the live chat. My boy GG 49er, and we got Sojo.
What up, Sojo?
Sojo's in the building. I thought CJ came back during the game. I ain't see him. I didn't see him. I think he got for the season.
He's still hurt.
Yeah, he's still hurt. Yeah, but 2 49er fans in the building. No doubt. That's crazy. All right, young Mark, what you got out of that game, brother?
Detroit dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. They were able to run the ball when they wanted to. They were constantly in Green Bay's backfield, stopping the running backs or sacking Jordan Love. And I think because of that, they couldn't really capitalize on some of the mistakes Detroit made. Like Jared Goff, it gave them a pick in an opening series of the game, and all Green Bay could do was turn into 3 points. That's not going to get it done. You get an opportunity like that first drive of the game to make a statement and really keep the momentum firmly on your side. You got to capitalize on and get some points. So my big takeaways from that game was Green Bay getting dominated in the line of scrimmage, and then also, I'm looking at Matt LaFleur a little bit. Like, you're an offensive guru, and offense is where you make your bread and butter. Why couldn't you scheme up something to use your athletic quarterback down in the red zone to kind of capitalize on the points instead of kicking field goals or turning over on downs or whatnot in the red zone? That's not going to get it done on any level of football. So I think they need to clean that up.
Absolutely.
And like I mentioned, Detroit, they played a really good game. Wish I would have started my man David Montgomery on fantasy, but they still got some stuff to clean up too. Jared Goff had a couple of bad interceptions in that game that they need to clean up. I think he's getting a little bit too comfortable with Amon-Ra St. Brown. I know he's a beast, but instead of trying to throw it to him in double coverage, you missed your wide open running back on the flat for a first down.
Facts, he did.
Opening drive interception. So
that's just true. That's a good eye.
That's a testament to Detroit. The fact that your quarterback can have a couple of mistakes like that and it really doesn't cost your team anything. So shout out to Dan Campbell and I got to show some love to number 44, my guy Malcolm Rodriguez from Oklahoma State University, baby. So happy to see the Lions get a win.
It's true, and that's a good eye when you called out that play in the flat. He was open. That's a good eye. That's a good eye. But oh boy, I'm going to say something that it's going to disagree with probably everybody. Oh Lord. Here it comes. Here we go. I wrote a song about it. Like to hear it. Here it go. Let me tell you, and it's no knock against Detroit, but the Green Bay Packers made them look great. The Packers defense just had a bad day at the office. It was a very bad day at the office, and they just made a okay Lions defense. Offense look great, and that's what it was. The play actions was awesome. I think the Packers, they got a pretty decent defense. They just had a bad night. I'm like Mark on this one. I would like a trade. They can have Chandler Jones, man. I take Kenny Clark. Give me Kenny Clark, or they can take Chandler Jones and Bilal Nichols and give me Preston Smith and Kenny Clark. Come on to Vegas. Come on to Vegas, Kenny Clark and Preston. Come on to Vegas. Think about it. But yeah, man, I just think Detroit is okay. What really pisses me off though with Jordan Love, he got so much talent, but man, he's so timid in the pocket. You got to get rid of the ball. Defense, Hutchinson was coming in. 1-2, He instead of going 1, 2, 3, throw, you need to go 1, 2, pow. And like Mark said with LaFleur being an offensive minded, pretty much a genius, you got to come up with some plays like that. You see your quarterback, he's in the pocket too long. You're in the pocket too long. Like, man, bro, make some decisions. Don't either that or throw the ball out of bounds and stop trying to make a play. Because here it is, you're doing an RG3. You're running all the way back, and then now you got to try to go forward, and you're faking and faking. Now your quarterback is tired. Come on, LaFleur, man. You got to, man. That was the biggest thing out of that Green Bay thing is Jordan Love, get out the damn ball. Get the ball out. You call height, you go 1, 2, 3. You looking like this. No, throw the ball, bro. Get it out your hand because they're blitzing. I think, what was it, 70% blitz Dan Campbell was getting in on him. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. And he's going to have to learn it. He's going to have to learn because now you're the starting quarterback. And that game, he shit the bed. He shit the bed that game. He did. He did. And I knew my wife is a Green Bay Packer fan. I told her, you're not going to see a miracle this game. You're not. You're not going to see a miracle this game. No. Yeah, he got away. He got away with the Falcons. He got away with that, but not this time. No. This is a whole better Detroit Lions defense.
Saints.
I'm sorry, Saints. Yeah, thank you, sir. Saints. And it's not gonna happen this time. So no. Jordan Love, of course, he's still a baby. He's still a baby, and he's gonna need some more guidance and stuff like that. But man, goddamn, if he don't get rid of that ball, and like Rock said, such an athletic quarterback, like, man, he just need to start using the feet, bro, and get that stop stand in the pocket. You sitting there, height. He called height, and he just like this. Damn, what I do? You ain't got time. You ain't got time for what I do. You got to make it happen. Gotta make it happen, Jordan Love. You gotta make it. Jay on the track. Tell your quarterback he has to make it happen. You can't sit back there and drink coffee.
It happen after they come to Vegas in a couple of weeks to play Monday Night Football. After
right, there you go.
Change it up.
There you go, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Philly G. He said, I really like what Love, but yeah, host the game got turned off at the end. Yeah, man, it was. I said, God damn it, man. He got so much talent, but he got the speed. Watson is back. You got Dobbs. Now you got speed. You got weapons, but God, he couldn't. Detroit wouldn't let him get off. They would not let him get off. They would not. You got to get rid of the ball.
Do you think playing on a short week had something to do with Jordan Love? Think about it. It's always been Aaron Rodgers.
True.
That's been able to quarterback the team on a short week. Yeah. This was his first time playing on a short week, and happened, like you said, on Sunday. He had to lead them to victory on Sunday.
Yeah, true. That's true. But here it is. No tough love. No pun intended. No tough love because you're
no
an
moral
NFL
victories in the NFL.
You're an NFL quarterback of a historic franchise, and you coming off Aaron Rodgers, which is like batting out the Babe Ruth. But now you got to build your own legacy. Time to build your own legacy, and it's time to start. I'm not saying Detroit is terrible, but their defense is not all that yet. Not all that yet, and you got the ability to beat them, and you have the weapons to beat them. You got a beast running back, and you got Aaron Jones. Like you got to get the ball out. You can't sit back there and look around the field. This ain't Madden 2K or whatever. This ain't Madden. Get the ball out, bro. Get it out. And man, you can sit back there if you got a defense and you got to the line, and you can sit and watch. No, bro, you got to move. Because Detroit was at him. They was at him. Got to get the ball out. So Aaron Jones was a no factor in the first half. No, he wasn't. I don't Mark, we need some. Well, he called for it. Shout out to Deuce. He called for it. Put it on, Mark. Shout out to the Deuce. But yeah, that's my thing of it. That's my thing. Green Bay get together. Jordan Love. Hopefully he'll bounce back, man. He'll bounce back in this one and look at the film and get that ball out, man. You got the talent, bro. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. All right, fellas, that was the recap of Thursday's game between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. That was the recap. So now let's get ready to run these predictions. Philly G said Jones was on limited snap count. Yeah, he couldn't get. Detroit wouldn't let him get going. When you take out your quarterback, when your quarterback ain't got no nuts, no balls, no nothing, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap. Same way Buffalo did with Jimmy G. They took out Jimmy G. St. Pittsburgh, they took out Jimmy G. You take if you grab a snake and you cut their head off, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. And that's what they did. They took Jordan Love out, man, and not even take him out the game, but they rattled him so bad he couldn't get focused. And so it just killed the whole team. Confidence. That's how it is. But ladies and gentlemen, this is week 4 of the NFL predictions, man. I got the podcast panel right here. I got Rockstar Rock. I got Young Mark, and I got the legendary Q-Dog. They're going to give you who they think is going to win for week 4. So starting this thing off, man, let's start off with, of course, Young Mark. Young Mark here. And also one of these guys, Tuesday, will be the king of predictions. They'll get that championship belt next week. So we will see who will get that thing. So, Mark, who we got here? We got first game. We got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Starting the thing off.
Man, I'm actually like really, really excited to see this game. For those of you who don't know, if you have kids, this is the game you want to watch.
Yes, it's going to be good.
ESPN Plus. They're going to have a Toy Story vision where the players are going to look like characters from Toy Story playing in Andy's room. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, so I'm hyped.
And it's in London. London game.
That too.
Yep.
Predict this game, man. Zay Jones for the Jaguars. He's been like, their go-to target since he's gotten down there.
David Eaton.
But he's out this week. So I think I'm gonna put my money on Bijan and the Atlanta offense to outscore Jacksonville. So I'm gonna take Atlanta in this one.
Oh, the Birds. Going for the Birds, man. Going for the Birds. All right. That's coming out gay here. GG said Green Bay need a couple of players on the O-line for real, even though Love. I agree. I agree with you, G. I agree with you, bro. I'm telling you, holding that ball, man.
Put Bakhtiari. Put Bakhtiari back on IR.
See, it hurting, man. That's what I'm talking about, Drew, to the game. Who needs ESPN when you got the best damn podcast on YouTube? Y'all leave Shannon Sharpe alone. Leave Shannon Sharpe alone. Leave Pat McAfee. Leave them jokers alone. Leave them alone.
Come here. Drew, to the game. I got a question for you, sir.
Come here, baby.
Hey, Drew, who needs Justin Tucker when you got Gardner Minshew? Am I right?
Gardner Minshew. Yeah, man. Y'all leave Pat McAfee alone, bro. Y'all leave him alone. Come on to some homemade, unscripted, unfiltered, realist podcast on YouTube, man. We just some regular 9-to-5 guys that talk football. Pat McAfee, man, he do SmackDown and Raw, and he all over the place. But we right here each and every week. Oh, damn. He shot back.
Obviously, the Raiders don't, because Max Crosby's been eating on his own. So
he shot back quick. He shot back quick. OG. I'm sorry. I got away with myself. I must respect the OG. Falcons are the Jags.
Well, this is the first London game that's played in London this year. No home field advantage to either team.
Right.
Jacksonville Jaguars, they've been kind of Oh man, they kind of been. They ain't like I thought they would be like they was last year. It's kind of like they let teams get close to them, as far as defensive wise,
Right.
Atlanta got a pretty good defensive sales running game. This probably gonna be a close one, but the way Jacksonville been playing a little bit, I'm gonna have to edge out with the Falcons on this
one. Go to Falcons, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get to Rock, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't pick, but I'm looking for Jacksonville to get this one because because of Pitts. Jesus, on my mind went totally left just a second ago. Not Pitts, but I think Jacksonville with
Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know, man. It's something about Ingram. I really like this guy. I really like that dude, man. From I'm sorry, I got off. Right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. But yeah, I like that dude, man. I think Jacksonville is they're a good team. They're a good goddamn team. And they just going through a little bit of more growing pains, but they got our coach, Doug Peake, man. He can dial up some stuff, man. He's gonna dial up some stuff. But I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna get out of that. That's the podcast panel thing. Rockstar Rock. You gotta get on track, bro. You got the Atlanta Falcons. You at home. They coming to the bank. So what is the game plan, and what do you think you got to do to get back on track here?
Well, yeah, this is considered our home game, as it being in London. So as everyone else know, we can't overlook this game because we also play next week in London as well against the Buffalo Bills.
Stacking it on you.
Which that game will be considered the away team. So we definitely need this one tomorrow. Our linebacker who led the league in tackles, solo tackles, Foye Oluokun. This is against his former team. So we know that our defense got to be on point because our best guy on that side of the ball is going to be up. He's going to be ready to try to get a W against his former team, the team that allowed him to, he left via free agency, but it's still always some animosity there because they didn't re-sign him back. So I believe that our defense is going to play sound football tomorrow. We know what we got. We playing against another young signal caller, which is in Desmond Ridder. So we know we can't allow him to get too comfortable back there. Absolutely. And offensively, just hold on to the rock. Like Calvin Ridley dropping passes, Aggs out there fumbling. Like just hold on to the rock. Yeah. Even if they feel like we this close to scoring, hold on to the rock. That's all we need to just play sound football tomorrow morning, and Trevor Lawrence, it wasn't your fault that we lost last week. So many Jacksonville fans been saying, "Oh, Trevor Lawrence, it was his fault that we lost last week." Trevor Lawrence doesn't play special teams. He doesn't play defense.
Preach.
And those were the two areas, the reason why we lost. He threw one pick, which, I can understand. That's it's been his fault. But he didn't drop the passes. He didn't fumble the ball. He didn't let a fullback run a kickoff return on us. And he didn't let the rookie quarterback slice it. You know what I'm saying? He don't play defense. So
everybody always gun after the quarterback. They're always after the quarterback.
Quarterback don't play defense and special teams. That's why we lost the game last week.
So many times we defended Derek Carr because everybody say, "Oh, Carr." No, it's not Carr.
He can only do so much. If the defense is supposed to make sure that the offense, the quarterback ain't got to play too much from behind. We was down 24-10.
Yeah.
We was down 24-10. They gave our special teams, gave up a kickoff return. What are you supposed to do with that?
See what I'm saying? Fans, boy. Fans.
I believe that we'll come out and play a good game tomorrow. I think it will be close, given the fact that both of these teams are going to come out there and play opportunistic football. So I got us winning at least. I would say 20. It'd be 26-23, maybe a field goal at the end. With our kicker McManus sending us the victory.
Okay. That's a tight score, so that means you still got to play better, especially against the Falcons. I mean, you got to play better, but I feel where you're coming from on that. You got to crawl before you walk. What's up, GC? The flyest man in the land. Jacksonville looked like some one-year wonders, easily frauds. Ooh, okay.
Says the man who team gave up a 17-point lead.
Word out. That was it. Be careful with that comment.
Y'all gave up a 17-point lead to Jordan Love last year.
Yeah. Who played
in
like ass
GC's
in that game.
defense, T-Rock, the best quarterback in all of football went down.
No.
Ain't no
GC defense. He coming for Jacksonville, and he lost last week in the fantasy football game when he was talking trash to the opponent last week. So yeah, GC be on that a lot. I got called brother out on that.
Word up. What's up, Streets?
What's up, Street?
Straight, man, straight. Jacksonville is disappointed. Oh damn, everybody's shooting at Jacksonville. Okay, you gotta take it. You gotta love it, Rock. Hey, I've been loving it for 30 years. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. What's up, those Street? Recover, man. Recover. We will see you.
We get this W tomorrow.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Wall Street.
Give Street some fried fish and Dallas Cowboys victory. He'll be all right.
I can go for some fried fish right now. I'm hungry. I can go for that right now. All right, man. Next game, we have an AFC East division game. Shout out to Lyric here. We got the Miami Dolphins, the red hot Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills here. All right, Mark, who we got here? We got the Dolphins or the Bills?
I'm gonna take the Dolphins in this one.
Okay.
Just coming off of that dominant performance they had last week, and knowing that their starting safety is out, and they're putting in DeMar Hamlin for the first time since his game against Cincinnati last year. I think if I'm Mike McDaniels, got a lot of love and a whole lot of respect for DeMar and his valiant fight to get back on the field. But I'm gonna challenge him all game. I'm gonna let 10 run right by him and see if he can keep up. So I'm gonna take Miami in this one.
Miami it is, sir. All right. Wall Street did choose the Falcons, and also he is going with the Buffalo Bills. OG. This is a good one. And back in the day, bro, this is Jim Kelly versus Dan Marino. Boy.
Yeah, this definitely is a good game. This is definitely making up almost like a AFC playoff game.
Yeah.
I look at both offenses can score. Both defenses are pretty good, but the offenses they got two high-powered offenses. Miami is just rolling, and I think if you can just keep them right at 30 points, right at 30, you'll have a fighting chance. You can't let them go over 30 because you just can't keep up with them. As far as as a shootout. But them being in the same division, this is gonna be a hype game. I'm thinking they're gonna split. Each home team is gonna win. So give me the Buffalo Bills in this one.
Gotcha. Yeah, it could be a split. This is gonna be a dogfight. It's probably the best game of the week. It's probably the best game of the week. Yeah. But Q Dog is Buffalo. Yeah, word up. It was. Due to the game, gonna be high scoring. Yep, that's what Q Dog said. The Shield loves market their brand overseas with points. Best way to get views. No doubt.
Due to the game, is that why we never see the Ravens marketing in that? Because they emphasize points. Is that why we never see Baltimore in that package?
The Raves. Polar Knights from Twitch. Sweet mother of God, this is the perfect evolution of Big Grove.
The perfect evolution.
The evolution, baby.
It goes from long beard to short to no beard. Hey, I didn't even think about that.
The biggest.
The way the picture is long, longest, long,
we got
longest, long.
And we got clean. Man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, Polar Nights, appreciate your comment, man. You pointed that out.
I never thought of that.
Me neither, bro. I wasn't even looking at that. Gigi said the Bills ain't on the same page as players, and the Dolphins got some consistency. Very, very true. God damn. That's a home run right there. Yeah. That's a home run. We actually be there in a week, so smarty. Oh, man. All right, Rockstar Rock, man. Buffalo or Miami?
I'm going to Dolphins. Reason being is the Dolphins season ended last year in Buffalo.
Facts.
So what way to make a statement than to get one in Buffalo this year? Because the Miami Dolphins know if they allow the Buffalo Bills to win this game, they're going to be playing catch up all season to try to win that division. So what way then to make a statement right now and to let everybody know that 70 points last week wasn't a fluke. I'm not saying they're going to score 70 this week, but the fact of that offensive explosion, if they get 35 points, you get 30 to 35 points in the NFL game, you practically on your way. Your percentage of winning the game is high. So absolutely. I believe they can. I believe they can do that. You know, last week Buffalo played against a very, I wouldn't say they're a terrible Commanders team, but they were the better team defensively against in that matchup with the Commanders and Buffalo. So of course they was going to make some opportunistic plays. The fact that Sam Howell is a smaller quarterback, so all they had to do was just crowd the pocket a little bit to force him to throw picks. With Tua got enough on that team to be able to dissect them. And the fact that Tyreek Hill is out there and Jalen Waddle's coming back. So I got Miami. I believe the game will be probably like 41-30. I got Miami winning by 11.
Oh yeah, they're going. They definitely. I definitely see them putting up. This is gonna be that's definitely a game of the week to me. That's definitely a game of the week. Deuce chose the Dolphins, and Philly G is going with the Dolphins. So only two is going with Buffalo is the dog and Wall Street. Next game here. We got the Minnesota Vikings. They go to Charlotte, right down the road there. Going to Charlotte to take on the Carolina Panthers. Mark, Vikings or the Panthers?
I haven't seen the injury report on this game yet. I'm a roll with Q Dog and the Vikings on this one. I honestly think they should have won last weekend, but we're gonna get to that later. I think if Bryce Young starts this game, they'll win by multiple scores. But if Andy Dalton gets to start in this game, considering how well that offense ran with Andy Dalton last week, I think Carolina can make it real interesting if they put 14 in there. But if they go with the rookie, I got Minnesota by at least 2 scores.
Got you. Rock.
My bad. Try to unpause my mic.
Good.
This and another game was like one of my toss-up games for the week. And you know, last time I think these two teams played was in Minnesota, and Carolina came out with the win. I think that was the Patrick. What's his name? The safety for Carolina. He had a coming out game.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I forgot the safety for Carolina. He had a coming out game. That was his rookie year against Minnesota. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings. They need this one. You know, because like the world is saying, if they don't get this one, they may be calling for the coach or Kirk Cousins to be removed from that organization. And then last week, you know, it wasn't really Kirk Cousins' fault. You know, he can't control. I mean, the wide receiver, the tight end had the ball in his hands on the goal line and dropped it. You know, once the cardinal rule is in all of football, the quarterback throws the ball to the receiver hands. If the receiver's got his hands on it, he's supposed to bring it in. So I don't blame Kirk Cousins for that pick that was thrown last week, and it was kind of like on the crowd too, because the crowd wouldn't be quiet enough for him to get the play, get his guys in order. The play seemed rushed, and you all know when a play is rushed,
it's rushed.
that's the sign for disaster in the NFL.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that.
Yeah, yeah. I think this week, you know, it being a road game, you know, they got their boy Adam Thielen is going to be on the other side. You know, it's going to be a big game for him as well. So I think Minnesota's going to, you know, come out, play some sound football, get in the win column, because they can't be chasing Green Bay and Detroit for too long.
Right.
And the fact that Chicago ain't got a W yet either.
Right, that's very true, very very true, and that's a good point right there with the Bears kind of still falling back. That's a great point there, Rob. Deuce chose this is unanimous. This is unanimous. Everybody's going with the Vikings on this one. All right, Q Dog. This is, man. You got to get on track this game, Q. You got to get on track. You're down here in Charlotte. You're playing against a weaker Carolina Panthers team. They're on sheer desperation too, because they're trying to get their first win as well. But you know, you going into Charlotte, man. What is the game plan coming in to beat these Carolina Panthers?
Well, the biggest thing in the game plan is that Kevin Connell said this week that when we're the number one passing offense in the league, and we're leading the league in turnovers. The turnovers have to stop. We're giving the ball up at key moments, especially in the red zone. We're about to score. We're giving the opponent chances to score. He even threatened players that they turn the ball over, he's going to start benching players. He has to do something to snap this turnover cycle. I mean, turnovers. No matter how good offense you is, turnovers will kill you, and that's what's been killing us.
Yes, sir.
You know, offense has been lighting fire. We fireworks on offense, but turnover. Yeah. It's Achilles heel. Just come back and haunt us all the time. We need to get that straight. We get us back, get that offense back to like we used to be last year. Last year we were low in turnovers, and so we get in there, we get that thing done, we get this first victory up on our belt, get that taste in our mouth. We haven't even played no divisional opponents yet, which is a good thing. And now we can start get that to rolling and get that on our belt and get something, just get that taste in our mouth. We got to get that W taste in our mouth. That's just the biggest thing. We just got to get that in. And once we get that in there, we can't have this loss, because once if we get this loss, then a lot of bad things will settle in. A lot of things are going to start pointing. Things might start happening.
No, you was about to say it. Fingers are going to start pointing.
Yeah, and I think this is too good of a team, especially offensively, to go out like this. So I think that if we limit the turnovers, we'll be good, because we're going to score. And our defense, we have to. It's going to take a while for them. We got to help our defense out.
Yeah.
But otherwise than that, that's what we need to do. We just got to win the turnover battle. We haven't been winning, and that's been our Achilles heel in all three of our games. Got to win.
Got to, and like you said, you got to get that W taste. You got to get that one. Sometimes that one will get you rolling. You know,
right?
That one, you got to get that one to start getting the chains rolling. I got you on that. All right, next game, man. We have the Denver Broncos as they go to Soldier Field to take on the Chicago Bears. Marcus, Broncos of the Bears.
Well, I have to pick this game. Oh God. Just because I have absolutely nothing to compliment Chicago on right now, I'm gonna have to go with Denver. at least if anything, Denver can score some points and move down the field when they need to. And then, like we've said multiple times before on the show this year, Chicago has nothing on defense. So
nothing.
Begrudgingly, I'm gonna take the Broncos to get their first win of the season.
I'm with you on that. Street chose the Bears. Street is going with the Bears here. OG. Now you know the Bears. Anybody, you know them now. But also, we got the Broncos who's coming off, of course, that 70-point arse whooping. Broncos are the Bears.
I'll tell you what, that shellacking they took last week. I mean, I was wondering if any one of them was able to sleep this week. I really think that Denver, they were put on notice about that shellac and almost made history on them. Miami did, and I really think they'll come out as a different team. Chicago is just can't seem to put it together for nothing. They just can't seem to do it. I think that what happened to Denver last week, they'll be a much better team. So I think they'll win this game. Just give me Denver.
Denver it is for the OG.
They got to pull a D right, man. You're gonna be this cute dog. You're gonna get destroyed every now and again, but you got to keep coming back more and more.
Oh damn!
Hey,
I rock. Yes, sir.
Do y'all think if Chicago loses this game, who gonna be gone first, the coach or the quarterback?
Holy hell! Good question. Oh, it's gonna be. I don't know who's gonna be gone, bro, but it's gonna be a lot of turmoil in Denver.
I'm talking about Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
I would say the coach. I would say the coach.
Yeah. You can't get rid of Fields.
There's only so much Justin Field can do. Like,
hell yeah.
They don't want him running the ball that much, but then they want to put a robotic offense for him to matriculate.
You get rid of Fields, man, your attendance is gonna go really low fast. Really low. It's already low now, but I take that back because Bears fans is they something else, boy. They gonna stick with the Bears now. Them Bears fans, hell, they 85, boy. That's a long time. And they went last time they went was 06. So goddamn. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Rex Grossman, Bernard Berrian. Oh my God. But Rockstar Rock, man. And Rex Grossman. That's a good one, boy. Oh man. Rockstar Rock, Broncos or the Bears?
I'm definitely going with the Bears.
Okay.
Picking the Bears to beat the Broncos.
Oh, okay.
I think Russell Wilson, I think he don't want to play for Sean Payton, yo. I just see it like they go down there to Miami last week and like the score was 63-13. I'm looking at it like, for real, Sean Payton, you putting this out there on the field? And everybody was blaming Russell Wilson, but once again, Russell Wilson played an all right game last week. So
yeah, he was decent.
You know what? Now I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go Chicago.
Chicago.
I'm gonna go. They in Chicago or Denver?
Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chicago.
Okay. Crowd get into it. Okay. I can see that. All right. Next game here we have an AFC North Division game. The Baltimore Ravens. They take on the Cleveland Browns here. Cleveland Browns. Rival game. Two teams, basically one big whole team in one. The Ravens and Browns. Back in the day. Mark, Ravens, you got Deshaun or you got Lamar?
It's funny. Last week, Baltimore's original team, the Colts, came to town and won. And now the team that was the Browns that moved to Baltimore went back to Cleveland, is coming to town to play the Ravens. So, man, it's a crazy couple of weeks up in Baltimore, man. I've checked the injury report, man. Deshaun Watson has been very limited in practice this week, and he's listed as questionable.
Not good.
So I genuinely don't know. Golly, man, that Ravens offense, man, it ain't kicked into high gear just yet. I'm still waiting on them to get going, and they have no Odell Beckham Jr. this week either. So I'm gonna take Myles Garrett and that Cleveland defense to be the difference in this game. So
that's a big difference, right there.
So give me the Brownies.
That's
Going dog pound.
That's a big difference right there. Street chose the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. OG. Ravens or the Browns.
That's a real tough one here. That defense will be there. They will show up for the Cleveland Browns. But I think in the end, I think the Ravens will be a little too much for them. It's a little too much for them. So give me the Ravens.
The Ravens. The Ravens it is. The Deuce, he chose the Cleveland Browns. And Philly G is going with the Cleveland Browns. Rockstar Rock.
I'm picking Cleveland. Lamar Jackson gonna be without a few guys tomorrow, especially on that. He ain't gonna have nobody to throw the ball to because a couple of his guys out tomorrow.
Stranded on an island.
Lamar gonna be running. He gonna be running for his life behind that defensive line as far as with them. So I am definitely going Cleveland. I think they get the W. And Deshaun Watson has been playing. He's just been a game manager. So I think that's all he got to do. Manage the game. That's all he got to do.
I agree with that. I agree with that, bro. Troops on the return. Y'all scouting report all. Due to the game is not agreeing with y'all today. He is not positive today. He is not positive today. Next game here we have the Pittsburgh Steelers as they take on the Houston Texans. Mark?
Oh, they say actions speak louder than words. So this is the team I'm going with. My boy Deuce is at that game, so I want him to be able to capitalize and build on the phenomenal week he had last weekend, and I want him to be able to see his Steelers win in person this week. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
All right, that's what's up.
Plus, Laramie Tunsil. So
yes,
Laramie Tunsil being out is another big thing. So
good point. Great point.
I think TJ gonna get after it.
Yeah. Great point. Yeah, TJ's big ass problem. Big problem. Street, he's going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. OG, you got Kenny Pickett or CJ Stroud.
But yeah, TJ Watts, he is on the tear.
Yeah, he is.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
What's up?
Man, but Houston, they impressed me. They have impressed me, but I think I think they'll be a pretty good. But I'm gonna take the Steelers on this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be definitely a good game. Yeah, that TJ, man, goddamn. He on the mission, bro. That boy, he man, goddamn, from whistle to whistle, he's there. The Deuce, of course, Pittsburgh Steelers. Philly G's going with the Steelers. Rockstar Rock.
I'm definitely not picking Houston, so I'm going with Pittsburgh.
I know you're not. I just do it. I do, bro. I know that, bro. Oh, man. All right. Steelers unanimous in this one. It's another unanimous. So the Vikings so far and the Steelers are unanimous. Next game, we have Los Angeles Rams. They go to Lucas Oil to take on Anthony Richardson coming back, I believe, against the Indianapolis Colts. He is back. Rams versus Colts. Mark.
Oh, man.
Tough.
Tough. Because Anthony Richardson has played really, really well this year.
Absolutely.
I think if he can keep up the pace and stay healthy, I think he's pretty much a lock for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ryan Jensen and that makeshift Colts offensive line has to go up against Aaron Donald,
Good
who
point.
has returned to form this year.
Good
And one of the
point,
worst
Mark.
things you can do to a young quarterback is have him face pressure up
Yes,
the
sir.
middle in his face.
Yes, sir.
So I think the Rams defense is going to make it tough for Anthony Richardson to really make a difference in this game. But I'm going to give the Colts a slight edge just because I don't really know what the Rams' identity is on offense just yet. So I'm going to take the Colts in this one.
Okay. That's a good point with Jensen. That's a good point. That is a good point right there. All right, OG.
It's the Rams.
The Rams of the Colts. I'm sorry, the Rams of the Colts.
Ooh. I like what the Colts have been doing this year. They're a pretty good little feisty team. Mm-hmm. It's probably a pretty good game. I know the Colts will stay in this game. I'm gonna take the Colts the edge out on this. Give me the Colts.
The Colts it is for the OG. The Colts it is for the OG. The Deuce and Philly G is both going for the Colts. They're pulling the Colts. Street chose the Rams. Rockstar Rock, you know this team. You know them.
Yeah.
Minneapolis Colts.
I know both of them. Both teams. The Colts is one team that I dislike the most. The Rams, that's my brother's favorite team, and plus shout out to John Johnson III, former Northwestern alumni. That's the high school that I went to.
Oh, that's what's up. John Johnson.
His brother. I knew his brother, his older brother, and family members are close knit to my son, Tariq Jr. So shout out to him going back to the Rams.
No doubt.
But yeah, that's what I'm going with. I'm going with the LA Rams.
The Rams it is, my friend.
They almost beat Cincinnati.
True.
A lot of people didn't have them hanging in with Cincinnati, and they was leading that game. So I think they're gonna get it done tomorrow. Like Mark said, having Aaron Donald on your schedule and you're a rookie, you might want to wake up. You might want to call in sick tomorrow. Let Gardner Minshew go out. But if y'all want to keep Anthony Richardson upside, you might not want him taking a few of those hits that he's going to get hit tomorrow by number 99. So but shout out to him. He just make sure he protect himself. And one of them rookies from my division is going to win the Rookie of the Year. I don't know if it's going to be CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, it look like Richardson going to blow away with this shit.
One of them two guys from the AFC South is going to win Rookie of the Year.
Which is good, though. Which is good.
It's good for our division.
Facts. I see the AFC South. The AFC South is going to be a force to reckon with in another 2 years. Probably next year. We'll see. Next game, man. Mark. It's a toss-up. This is all on Mark right here, boy. Next game, man, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They go down New Orleans in the NFC South Division game to take on the New Orleans Saints. Baker Mayfield versus Derek Carr. Young Mark.
Well, that's the thing, host. It might not be Derek Carr. He's pretty banged up from that Green Bay game. And anytime you mess with the quarterback stolen shoulder, you want to be
it's the
careful
socket.
with that as much as possible. Yeah, AC joint injury.
Yeah.
So he's been incredibly limited in practice this week. So if Derek Carr plays in the game, then I would choose the Saints. But just because I genuinely don't know if he is going to play or how effective he will be with that injured shoulder, I'm gonna go ahead and take my man Baker and the Bucs.
Okay, and I agree with you on that, Mark. I definitely agree with you. I hope they will rest Derek Carr. He's not an old quarterback, but how can I say
he's
it?
tough. I mean,
Yeah,
the
he's tough
same
as hell.
injury that ended Tony Romo's career, he came back from in a couple of weeks. So he's a tough son of a gun.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, but
Yeah.
Again, that was his ankle, that was his back.
Yeah.
Things you can still get by even if those aren't 100%. But when you make a living off of throwing the ball, you don't want to take any chances with that throwing shoulder.
There you go. You won't take no chances of that. So I would rest the guy too. Just have him come back next week. That's just me. And I guess you're doing the same thing. Street is going with the Bucks. Let's see what the OG got. Tampa Bay or New Orleans?
They're playing in Tampa Bay, right?
No, New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, Derek Carr, him being out, that could be a big blow.
Good. Yeah, Jameis Winston would be the starter.
Not too high on James Winston.
Is anybody?
I'm gonna take the Bucks in this one.
The Bucks are gonna be licking their chops, and Jameis, they're gonna be licking their chops, bro. And Baker Mayfield ain't been playing that bad though. I mean,
hey man,
he been doing his thing, bro.
I tried to tell y'all, man.
Yeah. I never was against him. And I always say you got a heart.
Hold on to the ball.
There you go. And he has to show up. He got to show up against this scrappy ass New Orleans secondary.
But he always does, though. This is the New Orleans game is always the game like Mike Evans is like always in the headlines for.
He's gonna really have to show up. Because Marshall Alano, he's gonna either get guarded by Sante Taylor or Marshall Alano. He better bring it. He better bring it. Yeah, he better bring it. I think he will, though. I think he will. Let's see here. Deuce and Philly G chose the Bucks. Let's see what Rockstar Rock got. Bucks or the Saints.
What? That man Deuce went against his guy GC.
He did. He sure did.
Damn. They ain't that tight as we thought. But anyways, I'm picking the Saints. I'm gonna be the only one to pick the Saints this week.
I hear you.
Reason being is because they did drop the ball in Green Bay. Plus this is Jameis against his old squad, and plus the New Orleans and Tampa game really has been that game that's babied out who's going to win the division. So I mean, the winner of this game usually takes full force of that, and I think what Cam Jordan record against the Bucks is phenomenal over these last few years as him being on the defensive side for the Saints.
Doing his homework.
Yeah, and I think the Saints get Alvin Kamara back tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
they do.
He's coming back. Boy, been doing his homework here.
So Jameis is going to have a new weapon. You know how he was with Kamara in there before, he had his slip-ups a few years ago with New Orleans. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to Saints. I think the Saints going to win 28-25. Something like that. Some cool game.
Okay.
You trust the Saints kicker to make a field goal?
I trust the Saints kicker over Baker Mayfield.
Oh man, we got a lot of static here. Rock, I think that's you, buddy.
My bad.
Yeah, it's Rock. Yeah, come back out and come back in, Rock. I got you.
That man need to put down that Florida State Seminole Kool-Aid, bro. He's drinking that Florida State Seminole Kool-Aid, bro.
Seminole.
How you trust the Saints kicker who missed a clutch kick last week over Baker Mayfield, man?
Yeah, bro. Saints ain't never had a good kicker. They ain't never had a good kicker like that, except Morton Anderson. Well, the next game here, we got an NFC East division game. We have the Washington Commanders. They go up north a little bit to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. We got the Commanders versus the Eagles, and to start this thing off, Marcus.
The Commanders against the Eagles, huh?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, it don't get no easier for Sam Howell, man. Last week was Buffalo, and this week I go up against Philadelphia. Every game I watch for Philadelphia, man, somebody on that defensive line is making plays.
Right.
And again, when you got a young quarterback, the last thing you want is pressure up in his face. So I'm gonna take Philly G and his Eagles to
Philly
get the win
G.
this week.
There you go. The live chat is popping right now.
Hey, he ain't like that one.
He ain't like it. Yeah. He ain't like that one.
I'm trying to win the king of it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you the king this week. The Kings. Street is going with the Eagles. OG, Commanders of the Eagles.
Last year, I think the Commanders was the first one to give the Eagles their first loss.
That's
I think now, if I can recall it.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, that's accurate.
That is very accurate, sir.
And I think that was a different quarterback, and this is a different year. So, from what they played last week, give me the Eagles. I don't think Washington will have a chance. Give me the Eagles.
Okay, Eagles it is. Of course, the Deuce went with the Eagles, and we all know Philly G.
Yeah, we already know where he at.
Yeah, we know where he at. We already know where Philly G at. Philly G, you probably laughing right now. We know where he at. All right, Rock. The Commanders or the Eagles?
Well, seeing as though I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
Okay.
I was thinking about going with the Commanders.
Okay.
Seeing as though this might be the game that they can probably, catch the Eagles slump, slipping, but it's still too early in the season. When they won last year, the Eagles was like 8-0. So they came into that home game against the Commanders overlooking them. It's still early in the season, as like OG said. This is the first quarter of the season. The first 4 games is the first quarter of the season. So I know they're not going to be overlooking the Commanders tomorrow, but I do see this getting a little bit ugly. That game tomorrow. Got the Eagles. The Eagles gonna put up some points tomorrow, and if they get after Sam Howell early, people gonna be wanting to cut their TVs off.
Good point.
In the DC area.
Yeah, this could get ugly fast. This could get ugly very fast. But I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. No. I'll say this. Was it Terry McLaurin? Everybody call him Scary Terry, and Johan Dotson. Holy hell, man! Them two guys is a good 1-2 combination, man. If they get going, man. I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Eagles. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm not saying that. Curtis Samuel, that's right, absolutely, from Carolina. If they can get rolling, they can really make this a competitive game. But I just see the Eagles. The Eagles got some big ass boys on the line. Boy, there's some monsters. They are some monsters, and they move very, very fast. They move very, very fast.
I do hope the Commanders. I do hope the Commanders get after Hurts a little bit, like make them turn the ball over, so it can help against my fantasy football matchup.
I feel you, bro. This is like
I do hope they get after him a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause a few forced fumbles and
word up. I know that's right. Yeah, I can see this. This is like a 37-17, 37-13 game right here. Philly just they on some momentum right now. Next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. I got a feeling they're gonna put that on TV here. I got a feeling they are. I hope they don't.
What time is that game?
Nah, I think y'all gonna have the Carolina and the
we'll get Carolina, Minnesota. It'll be Carolina, Minnesota.
That's gonna be the Fox game, but the CBS game right here. I mean, shoot, depending on what time.
It's gonna probably be the Dallas and New England game, ain't it?
I would if it's that 1 o'clock slot, I would imagine it's gonna be Miami and Buffalo.
I thought they're gonna put the Bengals on, and they put the Bengals. I'm not watching. I don't watch it.
Or sometimes down there, y'all get AFC North games at 1 o'clock on CBS.
Yeah, we do.
I noticed that a lot too. It might be the Ravens or
the Ravens.
might be the Ravens in Cleveland that be on CBS.
Maybe. I'm gonna be watching all the games anyway, so it don't matter. It don't matter.
I got them. I'm looking at Red Zone.
There you go. You know what I mean? So it don't even matter. Mark, Bengals or the Titans?
Oh man, this is a tough one to pick, man.
It is tough.
Because Joe Burrow is obviously in 100%.
Playing like
Derrick Henry has evaporated like milk this year.
Facts.
Golly, man.
Got to get your title back, Mark.
Think
about it. Peer pressure.
I'm gonna
look, Mark. Focus.
Okay. I know that's games like this is tough to predict.
Yeah, I know it. It's tough, boy. We got Mark
because Tennessee is gonna be a one man show.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
at least they have more weapons on offense.
That's very true. That is very true.
Traylon Burks is out, so D Hop's gonna get all the coverage.
True.
Like I said, Derrick Henry's evaporated this year, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna roll with.
True. Street chose the Bengals. OG. Bengals or the Titans?
It's just true that the Titans aren't the same as the Titans that we've grown to know. But the Bengals, they're trying to come around. They do have more better offensive weapons than they do. So just give me Cincinnati on this one.
Cincinnati it is. Rock.
So let me see. I think my only upset pick I got so far was at Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, based off my picks.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Cincinnati and Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, the home team, right?
Yes, sir.
Going Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee. Whoa!
Tomorrow.
All right, AFC South representing here. Okay.
I think they style one of them unknown quarterbacks tomorrow, and that's going to throw the Bengals off a little bit, thinking that they're going to game plan for Ryan Tannehill, and they throw Will Levis in there and throw the offense, throw the defense a little bit, and I think Derrick Henry going to have a good game tomorrow.
I think he should. Run defense suck for Cincinnati.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, notice how he said Will Levis and he didn't say Malik Willis.
Yeah, down the bench. Do down the bench here. All right, next game. We have the Las Vegas Raiders. We go to LA, our old stomping ground. We go to LA to take on the LA Chargers. The dog. You got us or the Chargers?
These two teams are divisional rivalries. Always split. I'm gonna go with y'all playing in the Chargers, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Men knowing their past history, they split. I'm gonna go ahead and take the home team on this one. Let me take the Chargers.
Charge it is. Charge it to the game. Rockstar Rock.
Devontae's disgruntled. Jimmy pointing to the opposite way and throwing it to the opposite way. I just don't understand what's going on right now in Vegas. But y'all didn't give up on Sunday Night Football. That's one thing I will say. Y'all still have that never give up attitude.
Yeah.
You know, as far as that's been instilled in y'all organization since the beginning of time. But tomorrow, I think Justin Herbert puts on a field day on that defense, because outside of Max Crosby, I can't name anybody else.
Gotcha.
So I believe it's going to be a shootout. Because Jim is Garoppolo playing, or is it because I know he was in concussion protocol, right?
We praying for Aiden O'Connell. If not, it'd be Brian Hoyer, but we're praying for Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah, okay. That's main man that started last year against with y'all for the 40 when y'all played against the Niners, right?
Yeah, Brian Hoyer came in and stunk the bed, and then Steady came in and
Brian Hoyer came in with us this year.
Yeah,
Jarrett Stidham was our backup last year.
Yeah.
And where he at now?
Yeah, he went to Broncos.
In Detroit.
Steady, I thought he went to Denver.
I mean, that's what I meant. I don't know.
Maybe you do something.
I let that man walk out of there.
That's what I said.
No, Denver offered him more money. He took the money.
Yeah, he took the money. Yeah,
took the money to sit behind Russell.
Yeah, I wanted Steady to be our starter. He was nice, man. He was nice with it. He got heart too, like a mother.
Because he came from the Belichick drafted him, right? In New England, right?
Out of Auburn.
Yeah. Yep, out of Auburn.
So I'm gonna go with Vegas. I mean, not Vegas. I'm gonna go with Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah, I think score gonna be 31-28. I think y'all gonna hang around with the Chargers, and then it's gonna be one of those late field goals that keep y'all from that keep y'all from not getting that W.
Yeah, I got you. One game.
But y'all do play them. Y'all play them straight. Y'all play them tight in both games.
2 years ago was the game of the year.
This was in Vegas. I'd have went with y'all because y'all would have had to redeem playing in front of y'all home crowd. But
it's gonna be kind of like Vegas because we got more fans than they do.
We have more of a home field advantage playing in LA than we do in Vegas.
Hell yeah, we won a Super Bowl in LA. but I mean,
yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. I forgot about that during y'all 30 for 30 documentary.
Fact. Chargers. Allen goes off in fantasy again. Rock taking that in. He coming for you, Rock.
He forget I got Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs in that game, so don't matter.
Boy. Hopefully they did. Hopefully they do something for you, brother. And hopefully they do something for me.
Devontae had 42 points.
Damn. Oh, he was eating. All right, Mark. What's the game plan, man? We going in LA, pretty much our home stadium, but the Chargers, man, they play us tough every single year since the beginning of time. What's the game plan? What we got to do?
Man, this is gonna be the battle of the two of the. I say this with all respect. This is the battle of two of the dumbest coaches in the NFL right now. Mm-hmm. Between the Chargers head coach and his idiotic decision to go for it on fourth down in Minnesota last week.
Oh, God, that dude! But Lord.
To my head coach kicking a field goal when you fourth and goal in your home stadium. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. This matchup is always wacky. I've seen a Raiders head coach try to have Sebastian Janikowski kick a 76-yard field goal against the Chargers. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I want us to win, and I really hope we do. But I can't trust McDaniels right now, man. I can't trust our offense to consistently be able to put together scoring drives. Like, one thing about the Chargers, they might have played some very stupid games, but they score points and they get down the field.
Yeah, they do.
And I just don't know if we can hang with them offensively. So, for the sake of trying to win that King of the Mountain championship, I got to go with LA.
Okay, you're going with LA. All right.
My heart is with us, but again, uncertainty about Jimmy G. If Brian Hoyer starts, forget about it. We have a snowball chance in hell.
Yeah.
And low key, I ain't gonna hold you, host. I'm ready to get McDaniels the hell up out of there, man. I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm getting
Keep Ziegler, but McDaniels got to go with this one.
Yeah,
I can't do it no more.
I feel you. This play calling is very, very, very challenging as it is.
The real question is which one of these coaches.
Goddamn.
I bring in Mel Tucker.
You're right, Deuce. You're right. You're right, Deuce. I really do. Genuinely, I wonder, everybody that's listening, between McDaniels and old dude in LA, Which one of these coaches is getting fired first this offseason is my question.
It's a good question. Brandon Staley, man, he too gutsy. Too gutsy. Too gutsy.
Gutsy when he doesn't need to be.
Yeah, well, you don't even need. And your team is not even that good to be gutsy. Like, it's not that good to even. Yeah, I don't know what Staley be doing either. And I definitely don't know what McDaniels is doing.
Who kicks a field goal at 4th and goal in your own stadium against a heated rival, bro? Who does that?
You know, he said that was a bad call on him. He said that, but you can't do it. Yeah, you cannot do that, bro. That is just terrible.
Can we?
Not what I know. That's right. This is GC. What's up, GC? I got you, GC.
Hell, give me Lane Kiffin back.
Oh Lord, damn, reaching. The next game here we have the New England Patriots. They go to the AT&T Stadium to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Mark, Patriots or the Cowboys?
My God, do I have to pick this game? I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna take the Patriots. I think Christian Gonzalez is gonna get one.
Forgot about him.
Off of Dak. He should have been a Raider, by the way.
I
think Christian Gonzalez is gonna get one off of Dak. I think the red zone worries are gonna continue for them. So I'm gonna take Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
Good point, Bill Belichick. That is the factor. Of course, you know, Street. He represents the Dallas Cowboys. He's going with his Cowboys. OG, the Patriots or the Cowboys?
Well, given the first game of the year that Bill Belichick had a plan for Jalen Hurts, and he almost succeeded.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true.
So if he had a plan for Jalen Hurts, I know he'll have a plan for Dak Prescott. He'll rattle him. Dak Prescott, you know, he been throwing these interceptions. He didn't look too good last week. And so he's the key to keeping the Cowboys going. I think Bill Belichick comes around. I'm taking the upset too. I'm taking New England.
Okay. Boy, get your gambling gear out. Okay, New England. All right. You know, I don't really see an upset, really. I mean, that's just me. But see, the Deuce, he's going with the Cowboys. And Philly G's going with the Patriots as well.
Wait, Deuce picked Dallas?
He did. He sure did.
He really won that championship, huh?
Yeah, he won it. He won it all to himself this time. He won it all to himself. Rockstar Rock, the Patriots or the Cowboys?
Patriots or the Cowboys? Yeah, I'm definitely going with the New England Patriots.
Oh wow!
No disrespect to my lady and nothing like that, but I seen enough of the Cowboys underestimating their opponents. Last week, the reason why they lost to the Cardinals is because Dak Prescott was laughing at the Arizona Cardinals before the game, and they came out and you seen what they did to the Cowboys. Bill Belichick, they played sound football against Zach Wilson last week. So, you know, I think that they able to get after Dak a little bit, you know what I'm saying, this week. And the one thing about it is, you know, Michael Parsons, everybody was talking about how great he was. I mean, how great he was in these first 2 games, you know, and whatnot. And we didn't even hear from Michael Parsons last week until after the game on his Bleacher Report podcast. But other than that, I believe that New England's going to go down there, get it done on national TV against the NFL. Because a lot of people don't understand, though, Dallas always they struggle in that 425 slot. Never, you know, when all the world is watching, they struggle in that 425 time slot. So,
good point.
I believe that the Patriots going to be ready to play. Mac Jones is going to make a few plays, and I think that the Patriots win 27-24.
27-24. Also,
27-20.
Oh, 27-24. Okay. 2 years ago, when these two met, they went overtime. And Belichick, I got to give Belichick, man. Belichick had a plan, so I know he's probably going to come up with a couple of tricks up his sleeve against Dallas this time. If they can rattle number 4's cage, it should be a good game. Speaking of good, next game here, we have the NFC West division game. Arizona Cardinals. They go to Levi Stadium to take on the red hot undefeated San Francisco 49ers. I already know Mark, but just for the record.
I actually have to put some respect on the Cardinals' name. I genuinely thought they were going to be a country mile away and being like the definitive worst team in football this year, but
I think so.
They've been the exact opposite. They played motivated, they played inspired all year, and I've never seen them like in any of the games I've seen them play this year. They've not gone to a game this laid down and succumb to the finger poke of doom, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
So, yeah, but in this game though, Nick Bosa, that 49ers defense, they've been getting after people and making it difficult for folks, and I think that trend continues. So I'm gonna go bang bang Niner game once again.
Gotcha. Also, shout out to Josh Dobbs, man, for holding the fort down.
That's a genuinely good dude, man.
He is, man.
That man bounces around from team to team and gives every stop he's ever been, so you give him 110%.
110.
I like him.
Yes, sir. I like him too. And all right, Street going with the 49ers. OG.
I like Dobbs too. But I think he faces a different animal this week. And with the 49ers and the Joey Bosa and that defense. So, yeah, get the 49ers on this
one. Okay. Rock.
Team with the San Francisco Bay Rice-A-Roni with the
San
49ers.
Francisco treat. 49ers.
Yeah.
Rice-A-Roni. The San Francisco 49ers. GG Bravo and Sojo. I got Cardinals. All right. Next game here. This is, I believe, the Sunday night game. All right, I'm being nice. The Kansas City Chiefs. They go to MetLife to take on the New York Jets. Mark.
I have questions as to why this game wasn't flexed out of the Sunday night spot, because it's not going to be competitive in any way, shape,
Not at all, brother. Not at all.
I think getting embarrassed on national TV like this will finally be the push that the Jets need to make some kind of move at quarterback. I'm sorry, man. I normally try to refrain from calling a quarterback a bust, just because I've seen guys like Jim Plunkett, look like the worst thing in football and then get to the right team and become a Super Bowl MVP. Zach Wilson is staying it, man. I don't even think that dude can hang in the USFL or the XFL, to tell you the truth. I think he's that bad. So
Paxton Lynch bad.
No, host, that's too generous.
Too generous?
Christian Hackenberg bad.
Holy hell, that's bad.
And ironically enough, Christian Hackenberg played for the Jets.
That's facts.
I got the team would get barbecued by a good long country mile.
Yeah, me too, man.
All love and respect to Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner and them boys. But please, after this game, I don't care if you call Minnesota for Kirk Cousins. Hell, I don't even care if you call Green Bay and see about Alex Magoo.
Damn.
Get somebody else in that damn offense, man. Yeah. I'm not even a Jets fan, and I'm suffering having to watch this team play football.
Right.
It is pathetic.
Yeah.
I digress. I'm taking the team to get a barbecue.
They got so much talent. I agree with you, because they got so much talent. They really need that quarterback badly.
I think this is what the 2000 Ravens would have looked like if they didn't have Trent Dilfer.
Absolutely.
Talented everywhere you look on the field except for quarterback.
That defense is going to be they're going to be tired. Street went with the Chiefs. OG.
I'm not gonna waste a whole lot of time on this. We're gonna take Kansas City. We see the Aaron Rodgers effect.
OG said, "Hell with that
so
shit."
I'm not gonna take the Chiefs on this. I ain't gonna go for it.
OG ain't wasting no time whatsoever, bro. Go straight to it.
No.
Rockstar Rock.
Yeah, I'm just right there with the OG, man. There's no need to put no analysis or breaking down anything when it comes to this matchup. Like, I honestly believe they should have flexed this game with the Miami and Buffalo game.
Absolutely.
Made that a night game because
absolutely,
it's going to be more star power in that Miami Buffalo game than we thought was going to be in this game, because that's why they scheduled it, because they thought Aaron Rodgers was going to not get injured in 30 seconds into the game. So it's kind of crazy. Aaron Rodgers had the same type of injury as Gordon Hayward.
Word.
Aaron Rodgers got hurt as fast as Gordon Hayward did when he came to Boston.
Get through, I believe that Zach gets benched for Simeon. Ooh. Why not?
Simeon can't play yet. Philly G. He's still inactive. They can't play him until next week. So they are literally stuck with
Cam Akers
coming in. Wilson.
Cam Akers will be in the Vikings because he can play. You got to wait that week out, right, Mark? You got to wait.
Yeah.
So Cam Akers is active.
So but Trevor Siemian, they picked up Trevor Siemian. Why they ain't just
tell you the truth?
J. Cole sent a letter for Cap. They might as well let Kaepernick come in, man.
It's been too long, T-Rock. It's been almost a decade since Colin Kaepernick was last on the field, bro.
Yeah.
That's a long
time. It's better than what Zach Wilson
doing. Ain't bullshitting.
Yeah. Better than what Zach Wilson doing.
You're not wrong at all, but we're seeing how much 2 years has affected Deshaun Watson. I don't even think we can fathom how much 7 whole years.
You're right.
Yeah, it won't be good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it'll take Kaepernick one little loss for them to drag him right back under the mud. Yep, drag his ass right back under the mud.
That's why I mentioned them going after somebody like Alex McGough, who he's on Green Bay's practice squad. So if they sign him, it ain't gonna cost them anything at all. And hell, I think he's a much more competent quarterback than Zach Wilson.
That's true.
I might be a little bit.
Well, why don't they go try to get Yeah, Cap is in the CFL. He is.
He hasn't signed there yet, but the BC Lions kind of own his rights right now if he decides to go play up there.
Yeah. I hope he do, man.
What happened to my man Dorian Thompson? I went to UCLA.
DTR's in Cleveland. He's Deshaun's backup.
Mm-hmm. Shit. If I was the Jets, I'd try to go get him. Try to do something.
I don't know Cleveland gonna get with their backup, man. They got rid of Josh Dobbs, so
should have kept Flacco.
Back up Deshaun.
Should have kept him. Last game, we got the Monday night game here. The Seattle Seahawks faces the New York Giants. Mark, Seahawks or the Giants?
I feel bad for my boy Darren Waller, man. I feel so bad for him, yo. I'm gonna take the Seahawks on this one. This is the game that they finally get Jamal Adams back.
True.
He's gonna be back in the active lineup playing safety for him again.
Very true.
I'm gonna take Pete Carroll and the Seahawks in this one.
Got you.
Free Darren Waller. Somebody trade for him, please.
I already know where the dog is going at this one. So, boy, for the record, Q.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the Seahawks on this one. I just really believe the Giants really don't have enough dogs when it comes to the receiving core. They had to fight to get the Arizona win. I mean, I was, man, that's crazy. But I don't think that. Yeah, just give me Seattle on this one.
I already know Q. Oh, snap. I already know Q, bro. You ain't not going with them Giants, bro. He ain't done with them Giants. He ain't with it. He ain't with it. All right, Rock, you got the last pick of the day, man. Seahawks and the Giants.
Well, just to piggyback on what Mark said, your boy Darren Waller, he gonna end up having a good game this Monday against Seattle. Seattle defense gives up the most points to tight ends, so Darren Waller should have a good game. Now, whether or not they win or not, that's yet to be seen. But I mean, Seattle's a good team. They handled their business last week. You know, they let a team like Carolina stay in that whole game. So it's not like Seattle is they're gonna go out there and dominate. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna pick the Giants. I don't think we're gonna see two straight L's happening in East Rutherford Field, New Jersey. The Sunday night game, we're definitely gonna see an L in that Sunday night game, but I don't think we're gonna see an L in that Monday night game. And this is the second time that the Giants and the Jets have been the 2 night games playing at home.
Very true.
The Giants took that 40-0 slash into Dallas.
Yeah.
Then the Jets came and beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
Nobody thought they was gonna win. So
very true.
What's going on in New York right now? They are hoping the Giants win because it's flooding going on out there. They got bad weather. People can't be in their homes, so they're gonna need something to get them through the next week. So I think the Giants. Win on Monday. Something slight. I don't know. Slight, I think.
Slightly and politely. All right.
I think Saquon coming back too. So yeah.
Oh yeah, he is coming. Mark, is he coming back?
That's a big. I heard they're gonna try, but I haven't seen him in the injury report. Let me double check. I mean, the hell, I think even if he will make a difference. I can't.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna make a difference. Wow.
He's listed as doubtful.
He said no Saquon and Danny Dimes need to show up for a win. Okay. He said he's doubtful.
Yeah, he's doubtful.
Okay.
But yes, Philly G, to answer your question, if Darren gets traded to Philadelphia, I would gladly buy one of them Kelly Green, Darren Waller jerseys.
Damn. Well, he better get it together, man. Them Giants, they need him.
Philly don't need Darren Waller. What's up with Dallas Goedert?
He better get it together. He better get it together. And I'm talking about fast for the Giants. You got to get it together fast. The Philly G. All right, man. Appreciate everybody in the live chat. The live chat was spoken today. Shout out to Wall Street, man. Get better. He's a little bit under the weather. Shout out to the Deuce over there in Houston at that Houston game. Shout out to the Deuce over there. Houston versus Pittsburgh. Shout out to him. Philly G, GG Bravo, Sojo, everybody in the live chat, man. Drew to the game. Everybody. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate you guys in the live chat. And appreciate you, the audience, man, for watching us. Of course. That's our show for today, man. All the picks are in. The week 4 picks are in. To find out who will be the King of Predictions champion this Tuesday. We will see. One of these guys will do it. But again, that's our show for today, man. As always, we want to thank you for watching another episode of the Sports Talk Show, man. Please. I cannot handle this enough. Please hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for us, man. And if this is your first time laying your eyes and your ears on us, hit that subscribe button. It's your first time, man. Hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications because you belong right here with us on the Real Sports Podcast and the podcast family. And all those who's watching, man, please go and tell any and everybody. Go tell everybody. Spread the word. Share the show. Tell them, everybody, man, you got one of the realest podcasts on YouTube, the Realest Sports Podcast. Go tell your mama, your sister, your cousin, girlfriend, mistress. And get somebody in trouble. Your mistress, anybody. Go tell everybody, man, about the Realest Sports Podcast, man. All right, man, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here, but got to hear the words again, man, from the rock star.
Yeah, everybody, appreciate y'all showing us love. You know, keep the thumbs up. Keep giving us thumbs up. Keep subscribing. Shout out to all the 20 plus countries that are watching us, giving us their support. You know, even though we all on different time zones, things of that nature. Appreciate y'all waking up, giving us y'all support. And go Jags.
Go Jags, baby. Let's go. And again, happy anniversary. 10 years, that man. 10 years, boy. Rockstar Rock. 10 years of marriage. Happy anniversary. Oh yeah, you gotta put the mistress in there. Hey, you gotta tell your girlfriend's girlfriend.
Hey,
tell them all.
What Pinky say host? I got a wife and a girlfriend on the side.
There you go, baby. Tell them all about the Realest Sports Podcast and what we do. Tell them what we do, man. Tell them what we do, man. All right, man, we will. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back here. We will be back in the building this Tuesday night, man. We will have all the scores from around the NFL. And the podcast panel, they will review the Sunday night and Monday night game as well. So come on back, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back. Y'all come on back now, you hear? Come on back. Come on back and join us, man, on this Tuesday on Sports to talk about, again, man, at 7 p.m. live right here.
Colorado came back.
They did?
Yeah, they down 48-34.
We're going to tune in and see. But again, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. live right here on YouTube. We got sports to talk about. So y'all bring your asses back here because we got all the scores from around the league, man. We're going to get on up out of here. We appreciate everybody for watching the show. We got Young Mark, Rockstar Rock, my man. Yes, sir. And the legend himself, the Diggity Dog.
Yes,
legend. Sir. Yes, sir. My man. Again, man, 7 p.m. Tuesday, we back in the building. Tune in live right here on YouTube. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, be safe and stay safe. We out.